Everybody clap your hands. We lambda, 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 and Omega move. And we've come here on stage tonight to do a show for you. We got a rockin' rhythm and a high-tech sound that'll make you move your body down to the ground. We got Poindexter on the violin, and Lewis and Gilbert will be joining in. We got Booger Presley on the mean guitar, and a rap by little old me, Lamar. We got Tekashi beating on his gong. The boys and the moves are clapping along. And just when you thought you seen it all, along comes a lambda 4-foot tall. So won't you come on out here on the floor, so we can work our bodies like never before. Break.
Okay, now hopefully I'm on the right freaking live stream. All right. So that was embarrassing and fun at the same time. Yes, I saw that Rush announcement. I'm torn. I'll probably get the first one and see how they do, but I have marginal hopes. So I charge my Apple Watch here. All right. Now that we're on the right stream, hopefully, can y'all hear the music? Is the music audible? Yes, no, maybe. Can y'all hear music? Any music audible? Okay. Too loud, too soft, just perfect. So, okay, hang on a second. I'm going to pause this. So I said this last week. I'm going to say it again this week. So I'm no longer going to allow people in here who are mocking or cloning other people's channels. I don't care how I feel about that channel. So if you're impersonating somebody with your username, with your avatar, I'm not going to have you around, man. So those of you that are here that are like that, you can exit, change into a different name, come back in. That's great. But I am not going to have that anymore. I don't want to be known as that show or that stream. So we're not here to clone anybody, mimic anybody, impersonate anybody. So that's the way it's going to be. Now back to the music. I haven't finished processing it. It's going to take a little bit of time. I'm probably about halfway through, but I'm not saying who it is or what it is. It doesn't matter, you know. Hell, there was a person who had a troll account with making fun of me, like so. And I know exactly who did it. But anyway, enough of that. You know, I honestly don't know who all these freaking troll accounts are. I absolutely don't. I don't care. I'm just tired of dealing with it. You know? So I am ready to ship those back to you, Chris. So I have finished the Fraction album. Hey, Darren.
Hey, Patrick.
John, what's going on?
Here I am, Mo. Hey, Randy.
We had a little bit of a hiccup early, but yes.
Oh, I just got here, so.
Yeah, I started the wrong stream, so yeah. Oh, yes,
Cleveland.
LA.
Cleveland, Carl, Revs, Darren, Vinyl Piper, Oakenshield, Dr. Rick, Mick, Randy, and everybody, happy Friday. Daddy Bog, long time no see. Brian McFadden. Panel guy Mark. Come on down.
You're the next contestant on The Price is Right. Apparently these guys are from here. I'm just not that familiar with the Deftones. I am now, since somebody sent me a bunch of their stuff.
I don't know which single. I have quite a few, but not quite a few, but a couple.
Well, if you need a copy, apparently they're available.
I saw someone on an auction sold my old tour shirt. You know, it was so beat up. I don't know how much it went for, but like it was like ridiculous. Like 30 years old. It was ratty old T-shirt, all faded, ripped.
Yeesh. Not too sure about Japanese Fire and Water, but good luck to you. Supposed to like be really rainy today, but hopefully, thankfully, it hasn't been that bad. We had like thunder,
Welcome,
lightning.
Sounds like a Loudness song. Or Thin Lizzy album.
What, Thunder and Lightning?
Yeah.
Yes. Speaking of free, this just happened to be on the list.
This is probably my favorite Free song.
It's a great song. What's up, Bobby G?
The Mission UK or the Mission cover disc did a great version of it in the mid-'80s.
So,
is when your feet the wishing Hey Clatuba, welcome. Hey Bobby Gas, Satan Vivo.
Bobby G. Yeah, this is off a comp that had a bunch of 45 mixes on it. Completely free. It's actually pretty good.
Yeah. They do have the muddy production like Kiss,
Humble
Hotter Than
Pie.
Hell, and a lot of like those like certain 70s records.
I prefer to think of them as like thick, you know, very thick.
Yeah, I say muddy. I don't necessarily mean muddy literally, but I just use that. Yeah, thick is a good word.
Yeah, muddy makes it sound like it's less than optimal. So.
Yeah, but it is less than optimal. It sounds like you listen to just like a bass speaker, like your tweeters went out, kind of.
Well, you also wonder what they were, what the kind of monitors they had in the studio and where they were placed. And,
yeah, I mean, there was plenty of records. This is the 70s sound, too. Yeah. You know, this is...
It's like that Humble Pie album, what is it, Eat a Peach? Or Eat It? So they were... Yeah, they built this studio on Steve Marriott's farm, this barn, but it was so muddy, you know, that was they started on there, and it sounded normal to them in there, but once they cut it, it was really bad. Yes, we have plenty of Michigan people in here to tell us about all this stuff. So, way to go! We got a bunch of hardcore Michiganders here.
Yeah. UConn couldn't get those baskets in.
Yeah. Nope.
They were right on their tail the whole night.
It was a good tournament. I enjoyed that tournament. It was one of my favorite sporting events because you never know what's going to happen.
The best was that UConn versus Duke game.
Yeah, that was good.
When Duke won, they had to hold on to the ball for 7 seconds and take away, and that 3-point, that was good.
Someone's going to feel like shit for the rest of their life. So yeah.
Or you just have to dribble it for 7 seconds.
Yeah. All you had to do.
Yeah, I wouldn't say muddy. I just call things muddy, Darren. Like, I guess that 70s sound.
Probably not.
Now here's 66. This is like 4 years earlier, and it's, it's like a full range of sounds on it.
Did I not say? I thought I said. I could have sworn I sent an email. Did I forget to address it? It's the same as always, but here we go.
Hey, Prog Rock.
I probably did.
Patrick got a Technics turntable for way under 500, but
$20.
The rest of the world probably won't. Probably not.
Yeah, that was the right place, right time kind of a deal. You can probably find a garage.
I was gonna say, you gotta be weary about the Technics because sometimes they're the old DJs that did weddings and stuff, and they just
beats of shit. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they're all workhorses, but
oh, your sound is like went to a tunnel or something.
Mine did?
Yeah, now you're fine.
I tried messing with my settings. I think it's these headphones lose Bluetooth and come back, but
yeah,
there's no settings available for me to. I don't know. I'm not sure.
All right, I sent it again. I think this time I actually put recipients in the BCC column, so yeah, which would help.
I was talking to my glass. That's like a George Jones song.
Yep.
Maybe I was talking to my glass like this.
that kind of how it sounded like.
It's
I was like,
going,
it kind of sounded like that.
Time.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh no!
Can you hear me, guys?
Yeah, can hear you good.
No. Yeah.
You sound actually good.
Don't mess with anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what buttons I'm pushing half the fucking time.
Well, don't push anything because you actually sound okay.
Are you on the same StreamYard? No, live.
No, I'm not on. We don't use StreamYard. We use 𝐕𝐚𝐬𝐸.
Well, that's when I ran.
Stop going into that rave up part right at the end there.
Pass, eh?
What is that, Bobby?
A new kind of pot.
Okay. Maybe you should have like a pot review channel, Bobby.
Oh, jeez. Looks like Bee's Pickles.
Well, that's my brother. He puts them in mason jars. You got to burp it every now and then.
People could send you pot. You could review it. You know, hi, this is Bobby Gatz.
Yeah. Well, actually, I had a bunch of guys that were growers that used to send me a bag of pot and tell me to give me a number from 1 to 10. And they would tell other guys, this is a Bobby Gas 8 or Bobby Gas 5.
There you go.
A new kind of pot.
8's very, very high.
Randy, you see that Vengeance record label is getting resurrected, putting out all sorts of cramp stuff in the future.
Hey, how about
like
Rory?
Singles and boots and stuff. All official.
How about Rory at the Masters? Is any of you guys golfers out there?
All the time, Bobby.
What, you play golf?
We're all golfers. That's how we met.
I used to be a pretty good golfer because I worked at a tennis shop and a lot of times there was nobody there, so I just go play golf. I go play fucking 9 holes. I probably shot in the upper 80s by the end of it. So yeah.
Oh, that's pretty good actually. Only what is it? 5% of the golfers break 100.
Bobby, I used to play 36 holes a day. And then I lost my harmonica.
Wow.
No, upper 80s for 18 holes.
I used to play a lot of golf. I actually won some amateur golf tournaments, and I was low net in a provincial golf tournament.
I don't understand the whole premise of fucking the fucking shotgun start, best ball, and fucking who's behind the tree and like shit.
Well, that's for gamblers. Most of that is for the guys that like to bet playing golf, man.
See, I used to play see, when I worked at the tennis shop, part of my job was if somebody staying at the resort wanted to play against somebody, that was my job to play against them, and usually they'd want to bet, and they'd lose all the time, but they didn't care. They just wanted to play somebody good. They got
I had a job offer when I was 20 years old as an assistant pro. I should have taken it actually, but I was, at 20 years old, I was into, partying, having a good time. Showing up every morning at 6 o'clock at some golf place, forget about it.
Well, so typically what happens here is like we play music, on Friday, it's kind of like all over the map. And people come up, like we have Bobby who's wearing his fishing hat. There's me, Patrick, there's John, Bip Bop Boom. And we interact with you people in the peanut gallery. They comment about the music. We talk about music. So you won't hear any jazz tonight. I hate to tell you, but pretty much just about anything besides jazz, we play it.
We drink beer too, fella. Yeah. I'm gonna go get one.
Yeah, welcome, Roberto, and hey, Lee. I saw you earlier, and whoever else popped in. Yeah, I saw Lee.
Hi, Lee.
He says you got a nice mustache.
Oh, gotcha. So most of the songs you'll hear are from my vinyl rips, and a lot of them were sent from other people who are here, or not here. So, like this song was sent to me by somebody who's usually here, Dorky. So. We played at Chesterfield Kings, who John sent me. Deftones, somebody else sent me that. It's a regular family affair here.
What? I heard earlier that you were going to turf the guys that aren't coming in on their regular names or something like that. Does that mean Freddie's going to get turfed?
Who?
Freddie.
No, you don't have to have your real names. You just can't be making fun of other people. Like I can't be called Bobby Grass 5.
Yeah. So
I get called that all the time.
Well, yeah, but I mean,
but I can't pretend to be you. Or
Oh, I see.
You mean like one of the 3 fates? Isn't that one of the fates? Is that like Psych? Is it Psych one of the 3 fates? I can't remember. Hey, Eddie. I'm pretty sure there's going to be some Psych plates sometime tonight.
Hey, Eddie.
What's happening in Texas, Eddie?
What do you say, Eddie? Eddie used to do streams once upon a time years ago, didn't he?
I think we all did. Randy used to. I used to. You used to.
Yeah.
I mean, Bobby used to. You know.
I did one or two streams very early.
I have no moths, apparently, Randy. Sorry.
Actually, Bip, you remember the one when I did
It
one
was late at night, and I was the only one there, or something. It was like blues.
Some guy showed up. This was another one where VGR, I think his name is. No, not VGR. The weird guy that used to come on Rachel's and.
There's a lot of weird guys who used to come on Rachel. So.
Well, he does he does an anime thing where he's a chick.
Oh, AGK.
AGK, right? He wanted to. I had put up my, you know, anybody can come on, and there was you and Vinyl Richie and there was a bunch of you. There was 4 or 5 of you on anyhow, and his name come up on, you know, can I come up, right? So I brought him up, and not one person talked to him. and you know, and nobody, he tried getting into conversation, but nobody paid any attention to him at all.
Yeah, I don't think I was there for that one. I don't remember that. But
well, he left in about, he stayed about maybe 15 minutes, and nobody would talk to him, so he left, and he never come back again.
I don't think I've ever been on the screen with him.
I think I have.
Well, it was very, you wouldn't remember. I think you were there, Bip, to tell you the truth.
Yeah. All right, I believe you. I was probably drinking.
Yeah, well, you know, we were all
Could be.
It was pretty late at night, actually, when I decided to go on. I just said, well, what the fuck, eh? Randy Deadwax was there, too. He was another one that was there. Aaron, that used to, you guys used to do.
Yeah.
He was there too. Vinyl Richie, me, you, and I forget somebody else.
Just like what you did, one live stream and that's it.
Oh, he did a few. Probably did more than he just don't remember them.
Probably, right? I don't care.
You did. I remember you playing like garage rock, and another night you did all blues.
Oh yeah.
You by yourself though. You didn't. It wasn't a panel. It was just you playing music live. This is years ago, you know.
All Bobby, all the time. There you go. I have no idea where I got this record. Somebody sent this to me. Definitely kind of weird.
Spirit of John Morgan. Who's John Morgan?
I have
Sounds
no
like
idea.
a pirate, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Captain Morgan, Captain John Morgan.
Yeah, there was that. He was the premier or president of Cuba, Spanish senator, right?
I've drank a few.
Did you see the Prime Minister of Japan? Do you know the Prime Minister of Japan? She's a Deep Purple fan. She met Deep Purple, and she said she's a drummer. And she said, "Ian Pace, you're my god."
Really?
Wow. She said she'd been listening to Deep Purple since she was in grade school.
Good for her.
She said when she gets into a fight with her husband, she goes on the drums and plays "Burn." I kid you not. Okay.
Well, they like music over there. They like music over there in Japan.
They don't like music quality in Japan. They like quiet vinyl. They sure don't like fucking normal mastering. But in general.
I remember, must be 15 years ago, watching a program about Japanese when they're going for their testing for a driver's license. I mean, in Japan, you know how they're pretty strict about everything, eh? You should have seen this. This was crazy, you know, how good you had to be to drive a car. And the people that, you know, failed, the guy that failed, get out of the car. They're out on the course, they get out of the car, they're crying. It was funny.
They put the egg on the pylon. That's the driving test I like.
I never seen that one.
No, I know you haven't. You're too old for that. You remember that?
well,
yes, I remember that.
We'll settle this truck driving style.
well, backing in, that was, they put the pylons down for you to back
Yeah,
in.
they put an egg. You had to back up right into the pylon, but not knock the egg over.
I remember when I did that test day, when I backed in, it was just all one shot, you know, and I'm in, right? And actually, I had to go and write a driver's test and go and pass it for an Italian buddy of mine who went up originally with me, but he failed. He failed the test, right? So he talked me into. I looked Italian, so he talked me into going and getting his license for him. Vince Patica. Well, his old man owned a Cutlass, Oldsmobile Cutlass, so we wanted to drive that around the city.
That's like a shock.
Oh, it was nice. 16 years old, you're cruising Toronto in a Cutlass, nice. He had the big 8. It was the big engine in it too, right?
I suck at parallel parking. I'm horrible at parallel parking. Absolutely atrocious at parallel parking.
One swipe, Randy. If you can do it in one swipe, you know how to drive.
We never really had parallel parking where I lived in my hometown. It wasn't big enough. It just, you just parked. There was never a need to parallel park.
Well, here in Toronto, you need the parallel park.
Yeah, that's the only way we parked. Until I moved to the suburbs.
David Lee Roth was allowed to play at Coachella. Oh, well.
He's coming to town. David Lee Roth.
By himself?
Yeah, I don't know who's opening, but we may go to that. Sarah wants to go. I wish I saw that show where he had those backup singers.
Yeah, apparently his band's pretty good.
Sarah wants to go. You're going to take her or what?
I don't know. Maybe we'll see. Depends on the night.
I like Sarah. She's an effervescent girl, she is.
Effervescent. Wow, that's a nice word there, Bobby G.
Well,
I told you that sounded good. I told you. I recorded it, man. I was like, oh man, this sounds good.
Yeah.
Yeah, San Francisco is like, that's a parking fucking nightmare, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to curb your wheels on hills here, man.
Yeah, I think I need to put like those chocks under the wheels on some of those hills.
I hate San Francisco. It's another reason why I hate San Francisco.
I had a buddy.
Clock button.
I had a buddy drove. He drove off a cliff in a Corvette Stingray in California, in San Francisco.
Was it Ferris Bueller's friend there?
Well, he was in a car with a friend. He drove off the cliff. He died, and his buddy didn't. He snapped his neck in the car, and he was Northern California's champion golfer, right? He would have been a pro, no problem, right? He was good looking and really good with people and stuff like that. He'd have been another Arnold Palmer.
So did you see that new Stone song? That AI Stone song?
Is it an AI Stone song?
Oh yeah. What's it? It came out. I saw it the other day. Now it's got like 54,000 views. It's called. If you guys want to look it up, it's called the Rolling Stones. That Look, new single. Listen to the first minute. It sounds legit. Like it could be an outtake, like from Some Girls era or something. I mean, it's not a great song, but it's pretty convincing. It's the Stones.
Some Discord I was on, they actually posted that like it was legit. So yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you could tell you could tell it's not Keith on guitar. But I mean, if you just listen casual, if you're not a big fan, you can't tell. And this is just the early stages of AI, and it sounds convincing.
What's it called, Biff? I'm on YouTube right now trying to find
It's called That Look New Single. It should have a picture. Should have a picture of the tongue with different colors.
All right, let's punch it in.
Yeah, make sure you mute.
Yeah, I got it. That new.
Yeah,
new
go for the first minute. Get to the chorus.
Well, I ain't gonna watch it right now.
Yeah, okay. Hey, Eddie.
Hey, what's up, guys? Patrick, did you hear the news?
What, the Russian news?
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard it.
What are your thoughts?
I'll buy the first one and we'll go from there. So yeah. So, but I mean, yeah, I mean, I would have preferred a different label put those out, but you know, who knows? I'll give it one. I'll buy the first one. I'll put it that way, and we'll go from there. I mean, as long as they're in print, you know, it's a good thing, you know. So, I mean, I have originals. I got all the reissues they did the first time. Are they going to recut those? You know, so yeah. And those weren't all analog. So, and
They sound good to me. The last ones they did.
well, the later you go, like I think after Power Windows, I think they sound great because that's when they were recorded digital. You know?
Right.
Eddie, how was Destruction?
Oh man, they were awesome. I wish they weren't the opening band. They opened and then they were Overkill.
Yeah.
I'm not that impressed with Overkill. I mean, they're okay, but I think they're a C-tier thrash band.
Yeah. I love the first Overkill album. The second one was good, but then I lost track of them. They're not like... I'm not a fanatic. Like they have a lot of fanatic fans.
Is it just Dee Dee in the band now?
No, I think it's just Bobby, right? Just Bobby. Yeah.
What? The
Different Bobby.
Destruction were amazing. I wish they could have played. I mean, they both played around the same amount of songs. I think Destruction played like 8 songs.
Oh, that's not much. Yeah.
And Overkill played like 8, 9, or 10.
Yeah.
But I wish they could have played longer.
Yeah. Destruction
bands?
Creator. That would be the Testament was the headliner.
Yeah.
But I'd like to see Destruction and Creator. That would be.
I've already seen all 3 already: Sodom, Destruction, and Creator.
Yeah, I've never seen Sodom. No.
So this band must have had some push, man, because they had blue vinyl back in like 1980.
Wow.
So I guess this guy was the original guitar player for Motels.
Yeah, I don't know him.
Nice cover though. I like the color blue.
It's beat to shit. It's going to be a giveaway on Sunday, Bobby, so you could win it.
Carl, I don't know of any riffs that Overkill stole. I mean, they're just meat and potatoes, like thrash or heavy metal, heavy metal. But, you know, there's nothing groundbreaking of them, but I've never heard an out-and-out rip-off by them. They did cover that Fuck You song by the Subhumans and DOA, and they didn't give them credit for it on an album, but that's about it.
This is pretty good.
Yeah, I like this. That's the AI thing, isn't it?
No, it was the Stones were putting out the stickers in London about something with the cockroaches. They thought it might be a secret gig. I'm not really sure what it is. Maybe it's a single.
Are they still working on stuff?
Probably they have stuff in the can.
Yeah, I would imagine.
They said they had another album's worth in the can after Hackney Diamonds.
Who's this?
Thin Lizzy.
The remnant.
Who has enough in the can for another
Oh,
album?
the
Stones.
Stones. The Stones. There's some sort of hype that something's coming out tomorrow. Or
What, you don't like the Stones, Eddie?
They're okay.
I seen you go like that. You don't like the Stones? You're a fucking square.
I like
Bobby-
some of the Stones, but I don't think they're the greatest band ever.
Well, who do you think is
the greatest rock and roll band? They never
greatest
said they're
band-
the greatest band.
Who do you
Greatest rock
think
and
is
roll
the
band.
greatest band ever?
The greatest band ever doesn't exist.
Oh, well, you don't think, in other words. You don't
I
think
probably agree with that.
To have the greatest of anything, you have to have a beginning and an end. A pool that you can pull from. But there's bands coming out all the time, so how can you say they're the greatest ever when there's still music being made?
Yeah,
We just really fucked up
that's
that
like
whole
sport.
talking point,
When you
Eddie,
say
so, yeah.
all time means to infinity. Like,
Well, actually,
Right.
actually, what you should say is like, who is the greatest band of all time in your era of
No,
listening?
so far.
So somebody in, like my mom's greatest of all time will be different than my
Yeah.
all time and all
Yeah.
that. So it depends on your reference. It's kind of like comparing basketball players or football players. It's in that era, whatever era that
Right.
you're in. So
yeah, but
That's why I
to
say
be,
you can't say ever because
yeah.
there's new stuff coming out all the time.
But to be fair, they never called the Stones the greatest band. It was like the greatest rock and roll band. So it's comparing just other rock and roll bands, and most of them are only around for 4 years, 5 years, or
You know, they definitely outlived the Beatles.
But the Beatles were only rock and roll for a little bit. Like, I don't think they were very rock and roll.
Well, they were rock and roll.
then you can
The only
argue
rock
that
and
till
roll
the
the
cows come
Beatles
home
did were
too.
their
So.
covers. They had their own music. They covered R&B and they covered rock. But everything else was just, Beatles music, or what it is.
I mean, the Beatles did influence a lot of people. Without the Beatles, you wouldn't have Ozzy. You wouldn't have had, a bunch of other bands. They influenced people, but were they the greatest ever? No.
No. The Rolling Stones were the greatest ever.
You'll get pushed back on that. So.
I don't care. Go ahead, come push back on me.
I think Eddie already did. So
No, he didn't. No, he couldn't even name a man, for fuck's sake.
he didn't want to. His argument is that you can't name it. So
That's right. He can't.
He pretty much puts your whole argument like
Eddie
Google.
can't.
So-
I can.
Well, but that ends the discussion right there because you can't agree on a framework.
I don't gotta agree on nothing.
Obviously,
Yeah.
because you're
Oakenshield. I remember that whole Elliott thing. He was so down on it. It was weird.
Yeah, I don't understand that. I mean, you could say go buy Hackney Diamonds and a Margot Price record. Buy one of
But
each.
he's bad. Like, he just puts down rock. I mean, it's kind of his thing. I mean, I put down things too. Like, it's kind of my
Yeah,
bag.
you put
my
down
personal-
prog. It's like So,
What is he, a jazz?
But I
fan?
understand. I don't like prog, but it doesn't make prog bad. I understand why you guys like it, but Elliot just he thinks rock is like beneath it. I tease you guys about prog, but I would never say it's terrible or anything.
Even disco's got a couple of good tunes.
Disco's got great songs. Country's got great songs. Hip hop's got great songs.
I wasn't a fan of disco or rap, but there were certain.
I went to a record store today, a shitty record store
Pretty good.
today, and found this. I couldn't
Yeah,
believe
it's
it.
pretty
And
good. That's a good record. Not great, but it's good.
Original UK, and at this shitty record store, I was like, well,
Is that
I
a
never
10-inch?
expected to find- Yeah. Yep.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
The backside.
I feel like I have that as a
It's
12 inch.
It's on Chiswick.
Yeah, I feel like I have that on 12 inch.
Yes just released a new song also.
Well, who the hell's in Yes?
It's the guitar player.
What, Gollum? He does. He looks like Gollum now.
Yeah, he does.
He totally looks like Gollum.
I saw them like 12 years ago, and they were pretty good. They had that one guy, not the original singer, the lead singer that sounds like them. And they were pretty good.
Are you fucking kidding me? It went for $2,700. Damn, I should have got more money from fucking Rockaway.
How much did they give you for yours, Patrick, in trade?
I traded that and something else. I think I got like $1,500.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah, I mean, it's all right.
You're never going to get the full price, and the bid price is probably higher than the going value.
I didn't pay anything for that, so it was given to me. So
when?
So traded it for like a Mummy's record?
Like about 8 years ago.
Several of their 7 inches.
Just like something that's like worth the same musically. Like, I got a Mummy's record out of it, even though it's only worth $15. Just to say, like...
Well, the Mummies just released something recently, but it was only available at their shows.
I believe it. They've been playing a lot, yeah.
I should have taken you up on your first offer, Frank, but hey, man, like I said, I had a good time looking in Rockaway and like getting to like, you know, pick records there. I had a good time.
It's got a Thin Lizzy thing, too.
For sure. Very much so. This guy's from Atlanta.
Atlanta.
That wasn't even a Beatles record, Mark. It was the advertisement slick for salesmen. So there was no record involved either.
Oh, single out from Canada. I haven't seen that. I just saw recent pictures of it.
Yeah, the Mummies.
I was at that show in Providence. That was from a couple years ago.
The test press. Yeah, I saw that. That was cut by that was cut at RTI too. I had that on my want list. So.
I don't know how interested I am in a new Mummies single, to be honest, Randy. Like, you know, it's been like 30 years.
Well, they're dressed up in all them bandages. That looks stupid.
Oh, it looks so good, Bobby. And they're all dirty and smelly.
That's got to be sweaty. And
it's awful. It's awful. Yeah, it's not great. I mean, they're still fun live, but it's not the shadow of what like it would have been like seeing them in 89, 90.
I'll be frank with you. I really do miss. I mean, when the rockers started wearing jeans and t-shirts, showing off their tats and all of that, that was okay at first. But then they started dressing up stupid like Kiss, the Mummies, and all kinds of other bands. I really, really miss the clean-cut days of the 50s and 60s where guys...
Yeah, back when they used to dress like Revolutionary War characters. And,
right about
come
now.
on, they all were.
I mean, they had. I mean, the Stones had cool suits. You know, guys. I mean, they look sharp. You know.
Right now would be the time to show the meme of like Bart Simpson's grandfather, old man yelling at clouds. That's what Bobby's doing right here. I have a Mummy 45.
Like Roy Orbison, he always dressed sharp.
Yeah.
Man, I don't know.
I mean, I ain't gonna be nobody else, believe me.
Here you go, Darren. I think you're gonna request song 4 next week. Like every stream, Darren goes one more track down on this record. He's gonna have me play the entire record by the end of 2 months. It's like, okay. What else? Oh, I did find some other stuff. That record store was interesting because it's not very good and it's close to my house, but had a sealed copy of the Pez band cover to cover.
Chicago. Yeah, they're okay. I have a couple of singles. I might have. Do I have an album? I don't know if I have an album by them. I have a few singles. They're okay.
This is one of Bobby's favorite records right here.
That's my favorite 10 years after record.
And this is a UK pressing, really, really clean copy, man. I'm really
I used to
excited
have
get
that
this
record.
on Duran.
Duran.
So this is a UK pressing, really nice. And
I-
for everybody else except Eddie will hate this, but this is a early German copy of Genesis from Genesis to Revelation on Nova. So,
It almost looks like a Talus record with that lettering and the cover.
oh, and last but not least, in the mail today, got OGUS of a really clean copy of On Through the Night.
That album, when it came out, was so revolutionary. It was so raw. It was great.
That Cricklewood album you showed, the British copy,
Yeah.
I bought one like that 2 years ago, and when I come to pay for the other 3 records I had, and the guy gave me the price, and I thought it was way, way high, and I said, oh, what do these albums cost? And he come to the Cricklewood Green, and he says, Cricklewood Green's $32, and I said, oh, you keep that one, right? I'll just pay for the others. I paid for the others, and then I started to walk out, and I says, I'll never see another Cricklewood Green British mono. So I went back and I paid for it. But it was $32 is what I paid for it.
That seems like a lot for that record.
Well, I paid $25 for that one. So.
Oh, really? Wow.
Well, for UK,
For UK, okay.
Yeah, it's immaculate too. So yeah.
I mean, they are a British band, you know.
Yeah. They're not a very popular band. They kind of lost cachet. They kind of disappeared through history.
They were popular in 69, 70,
I understand, but
71.
in 2026, 2020, there's not a lot of people looking for 10 years after records.
Alvin
So
went.
the price came down.
Yeah, Alvin went to jazz. Is what he did, and Leo Lyons. That's a sad story, right? I mean, shit happens, right? Even the Beatles broke up.
Beatles broke up?
Yeah. They were broke up long before they broke up, though.
I blame Yoko.
Now, we used to blame Yoko.
I give her all the credit.
We used to say that Yoko got him on heroin, and that's what happened to John.
Once they stopped gigging,
Yeah. My
I
nephew
booed Yoko. I'm a proud booer. I booed Yoko one time.
All right,
You're
Bobby.
proud.
Proud of that, man.
A proud booer. I'm a proud booer.
My
I
nephew
wasn't
just
the only
discovered,
one booing.
my nephew just discovered the Beatles.
I booed lots of bands, actually. Lots of famous bands. Elton John. I walked out on Elton John for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
Well, yes, that's a country of origin. Not always the case, but like Cat Stevens, like his early stuff was cut by Lee Holta or Robert Ludwig. They just sent the plates over to the UK, so it's a case-by-case basis.
Well, that was a good track. I dug that.
You can thank Darren for that one. So.
That was good track. Good rhythm.
Good call there,
groove,
record
It
house.
was good groove. High, up tempo. Good groove.
What's track 4 like? So when you asked me to play it on Sunday, I'm prepared. So.
What is that? I mean, I know slide guitar's limited.
Now
Is that Aerosmith?
Giving the dog a bone.
Giving the dog a bone? Is it Aerosmith? It's something. I knew it was. I mean, there's only so much you could do in open G, but.
Open G, huh?
These guys are good in concert, man.
His voice just sounds like the South, man. I mean, it's just like that's like the South.
He's got soul for sure.
He likes his weed like Bobby Gas, you know. He likes to get tall, as they say. He was tall. Uh-oh, my cat has a vet appointment. I'm glad.
Hey,
y'all remind me my cat has an appointment next week.
Ed, you going to see the?
That's going to cost you a couple of $100 for sure.
She's worth it. Yeah.
New Iron Maiden movie, Ed's coming out. I know you know.
Yeah.
I wanted to see it, and then I saw the trailer, and I saw Scott Ian talking, and it's like the usual talking heads. I'm like, give me one of those.
That's
was
still
just
be
like-
interesting to watch.
Yeah, if it was just like old footage and like them behind the scenes, I would love. But I can't stand having the talking heads. Like Iron Maiden were influential.
So if I could, I'd show Bart Simpson's grandfather yelling at clouds right now because John is. I don't want to see Scott Ian. By God, I'm not.
No,
watching.
it's like turns into a VH1 documentary. I wanted to see something interesting and just vintage footage and good editing.
Did you get that Iron Maiden book that just came out not too long ago?
No, Ed has it. Ed showed it online.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
So,
All right,
Look cool.
so you're kind of saying the Iron Maiden one is, but you think the Dio album had checked all those boxes, like with the Dio documentary? Did it have a lot of rare old footage? I don't remember a lot of old footage on the Dio doc.
No, I liked the Dio doc because it told the story and it had a little of the early stuff, the pre-Rainbow. I just liked it, but it didn't have that like cut. Like I don't need to see Slash and Scott Ian and Dave Navarro who were on every documentary for 15 years.
Well, I mean,
I know
as
those
long
guys
as Dave
listen
Grohl's
to
not on
metal,
it.
but they're not metal. I mean,
But it was like-
Dave Navarro's not a metalhead.
But it was kind of like all those VH1 were produced in LA, and those were like the guys they could just get, and they'd film a spot in their house, and like, oh, Devo were great, or Kiss were,
Well, I mean, it would.
I don't really like the talking head thing so much.
Play devil's advocate. They could have gotten like frickin' I don't know, like frickin' Glenn Tipton.
Yeah, but if you're making an Iron Maiden movie, you don't necessarily
hang
even
on.
need you don't need the talking heads to explain how important Maiden are to that person. We already know that.
So you have to also understand they're trying to like reel in the person who's not a metalhead, and who isn't,
I know, but is
hardcore
Scott
band.
Ian gonna convince you? Like,
No, but hi, this Slash will. Slash would be like, oh, that's that guy from Guns N' Roses.
I can't stand when Slash is on those things. He's on
Yeah,
every
doesn't have a lot-
VH1 documentary.
He doesn't have a lot to say. He's not very articulate, but people know who he is. You want people that are recognizable or known, You could get Michael Schenker, but nobody knows who he is. So yeah. Why did the sound go weird?
I don't know.
Anyone else hear that?
Yeah.
Hold on. I'm gonna mute Eddie real quick. No, that's not it. You can unmute now, Eddie.
Yeah, I'm not getting into the model thing, Randy. Yeah, more Maiden, less everybody else.
It's almost like there's like gunk on my needle, but it's not. It's already been ripped. So yeah.
Some tunes mono sounds way better than stereo.
Nothing changed.
And they didn't mention Elf at all. So. I don't recall anything mentioned about Elf.
They talked a bit about the early days. And remember, he got in this car accident.
They talked about Dio at Domino's.
And Dio and the Prophets, or the Electric Elves when they had the car accident. And, I thought the Dio. I'm not saying the Dio was excellent, but I thought it was very good. I saw it in the theater, and Wendy Dio was there, so it kind of made it that much better.
It added.
I mean, I saw it in the theater too. Yeah. It was like me and about 5 other people in that theater, and I had a great time, but I didn't think it was the be all end all. You know, I would have liked to have seen.
No, absolutely not.
I would have loved to have seen more Elf, Rainbow stuff than they showed there. You know, and or for that matter, Sabbath. You know, but I did like the older stuff, the childhood stuff. So I think it could have been longer and added that other stuff.
Yeah.
This guy's a pretty good guitar player, Schenker, right?
Oh God, yeah.
He's phenomenal.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
Yeah, Henry Rollins. You're absolutely right, Pat, and welcome tonight. I get sick of the same talking heads, and it's like they film them like they'll do the Ozzy or Henry Rollins has got like a story for everything, and you see him pop up.
Cozy Pal on drums here. I think, who's the bass player? I don't know who's the bass player on this. I think we already talked about this. Maybe Neil
We say
Murray?
Neil Murray?
I think it was Neil Murray. So I think we touched on this subject once before.
Yeah, we pulled out these records once and went through them. And then there was the sensational Alex Harvey band.
Yeah,
on the other ones.
Chris Glenn and Ted McKenna, that is?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh no, it's not a Cozy Pal. It was Simon Phillips played drums on this. And then
I just saw
on
Simon Phillips on Instagram, or it had to be Instagram. He was like you get the 30-second interview clips. What was he talking about?
Yes, it was Simon Phillips.
Roger Glover invited him over. It was Whitesnake. I can't remember. Maybe Roger Glover's solo album was what broke him. He was a little kid. And that's what it was. Roger Glover invited him to the house. He drove there, and John Lord was there. And then they said, join Whitesnake. And he said, after that, then I joined Michael Schenker. And it was just interesting,
well, I mean, his first thing was Judas Priest, Sin After Sin. So he had to have been really young for that.
Yeah, he said it was like a kid.
Yeah.
I think he went to knocked on the door. He said it was like this rich rock star house. And he's like, Roger Glover's in. So who are you, kid? It's definitely a noise. Do you hear that?
Yeah, there's that. Yeah, I hear it. I totally hear it.
That's a turntable.
No, there's no turntable. Hang on. Hold on. I'm going to mute you for a second, Bobby. That's not Bobby.
Mute me.
Okay. Oh, maybe it's me.
It's your turntable.
Now, hang on.
Don't mess with it, though.
Was it gone when I muted?
No.
Okay.
Mute the music.
The music's not playing right now, is it?
No, I know, but mute that channel.
There is no channel. Hang on, hold on.
How's the music's got to be playing through another?
Hang on. I got you. Hold on. All right, I muted the music.
Nope. Mute yourself again.
Okay, hang
on.
How
could that be? That's quite a bit of almost white noise.
It's your mic.
Well, I turn.
If you mute it, it's not.
I mute it. If I mute it, then that's not it. All right, so
I'll mute my
stream.
Oh, it's definitely not me.
Sounds like a turntable to me.
All right. Well, I don't know what it is.
Keep playing on. We'll figure it out next week. Yeah. I see the Sonics. Have love will travel. Welcome, Loser List. Right now, the Circle Jerks are playing Boston. Right this evening.
Ooh.
They're probably on the stage this second, or ending. Maybe probably ending. Not 11:30.
All right, wood glue on records is tedious and not worth the shit. But the other stuff, record revirginizer, you can make your own. I used to make my own all the time. That stuff works a lot better than wood glue. Wood glue just takes so much fucking time. And you got to do one side at a time.
What's that revirginizer stuff?
It's it's 𝐿𝐵𝐼𝐻. 𝐿𝐵I𝐻 is the chemical, and it attaches to the vinyl, and then it becomes a peelable paste, and you just peel it off, and you can see the dirt that it pulls out of the grooves. But again, it's like time. You have to like fucking wipe it off.
Yeah.
Then you gotta let it dry. You gotta peel it off, clean it. So, yeah.
It's only worth it if you have like a three-figure record, you know.
Yeah.
You know, $100 single, or you know, a $75 album.
I don't know. The Woman Guru has done wonders for me.
Yeah.
Well, that thing works great.
Yeah, I'm pro ultrasonic and vacuum. That's it. And if not, you put the fluid on, you just scrub it as best you can. If it's an old 45, you know, microfiber cloth, and then put it back in. You know,
well,
sometimes
45s is they have deeper grooves. They can
but
a soft toothbrush.
Yeah, but sometimes the 45s, those kids had those turntables with the heavy tone arms, and they just played them, and there's like groove damage. It's hard, you know.
And then the ones that put the penny on top of the needle.
Exactly, yeah. So there's some things you can't get out. You can't see it either, you know.
You gotta start with a dime, then you move up to a penny, and then a nickel, and if you go to a quarter, you're fucked.
Yeah, forget it. Yeah, even a penny's quite a bit.
If a penny didn't work, man, I would get like rubbing alcohol and just put a layer of it on the fucking turntable. You could see the stylus surfing through the IPA, you know, just trying to get a recording. You're just trying to get it to record, you know, that you don't care anymore.
I don't care. I used to see the Velvet Underground records in New York in the 80s all the time. They were usually peeled, but I should have bought them back then. They were not for much money. No one cared.
That was a crazy collection. I saw it on Mazzy's channel. The guy had first, second, and third presses of it.
Yeah.
All of them were over $1,000.
And we're all in the army.
Yeah. Were they from Germany?
Yeah.
Oh, it says German right in front of you.
So I was going through those Circle Jerk albums that you sent me, and you can definitely see a progression of audio quality improved.
Oh, yeah.
From albums by the time I got to 6, the album 6, they were actually their recordings actually sound pretty good.
Yeah, but their albums went downhill. The first album's the best album by far. The second album's the second best, and then they kind of meandered through the 80s. They were well known, had distribution, but...
Patrick, do you have any Scratch Acid?
Any what?
Scratch Acid?
Is that a band?
Yeah, that's a band.
It was 7 Seconds spinoff. Oh, no, that was Drop Acid. Scratch Acid was... Yeah, I know Scratch Acid.
I have no Scratch Acid, so I've taken acid, but yeah.
You need some.
I don't know if I have a Scratch Acid.
Acid or Scratch Acid?
The band Scratch Acid.
Oh, okay. I think my LSD taking days are over. So, yeah. There was a period of time for a few years when I was working at this bar that I would take acid like three to four times a week. So.
Yeah. Nasty. Well, it depends if you get clean acid.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't.
It didn't have the icky effect.
Strychnine in there.
Yeah, there was some stuff that had strychnine in it. That was the Blackbird, and then but the unicorn stuff was clean. So the unicorn was clean. The Blackbird was not.
They used to put strychnine and acid back in the old days to give you a little bit of color.
Yeah.
Oh, collection of the Bizarros. Huh? Cleveland.
I remember doing acid, and if they put too much strychnine in it for the colors, you'd puke it up. You'd get sick to your stomach because it's a poison, eh?
I always thought the strychnine was to keep you awake, like to give you more of that wired feeling. I always thought it was to try to keep you awake.
Actually, I knew guys who made the pills, and it was for the colors. The colors that got off of strychnine were a lot more vivid.
That's why you had to drink orange juice before.
I don't want to do that on Friday, but maybe I could probably do that. Do you want to do like a whack-a-mole or something?
Just pick a request. Pick a random request, panel guy.
Well, yeah, there's a page that has like a has a random number generator. What's it called? I don't remember the name of it. Random. Oh, here we go. Here you go. You can do this right here, Mark. Go here. Where am I? Where's the chat? Go here. You can select the genres you want to include, and then it'll generate a random song. So there you go. So if you want just to put like metal and rock, just click on metal and rock, and then click random song. And like it just shows High Speed Dirt by Megadeth, Countdown to Extinction.
Is that your channel?
Yeah, that's my site. Yeah, that'll take a song off of my database randomly. So if you want to just pick a blues, like go through blues and rock, you would just highlight blues, rock, click random song, and it shows The Doors, Soft Parade, then the band Feel, and so it's just all sorts of different things. You can go just punk, post punk, click random song, and did the Deadbeats, Kill the Hippies.
Can you play? Oh, I know that song. Can you play the Knots? KNOTS Action? I know I requested that before.
I don't have the knots. How do you spell it?
KN, like a knot. Like, yeah, you have that.
What's the song?
Action. All I wanted was action. I know you have it. Let's see.
Is it just knots? Okay, it's just knots. It's not the knots. Okay.
Well, whatever. Okay.
Well, when you're searching, it makes a difference.
But you don't have to type in the, right?
Yeah.
I'm sure it's the knots, though. I'm sure it is.
It's just knots. It just says
okay.
Knots. In the database, it just says knots.
Okay, fair enough. But...
Welcome. Thank you, Mr. Wizard.
Very few of those bands that are plural don't have the in front of it, though.
There's more than I go through this all the time. It's staggering how many actually don't have the. You know.
Zero.
But which shelf? So I've got shelf here, shelf over here, shelf over there, shelf over there, shelves in there. So I've got like many shelves. And you don't want me going to the jazz shelf.
All right, just for now, you don't have to play it. Just go to the shelf behind you, to your right, the right hand side shelf.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah. Go to the third shelf down, and do like 25 records from the far end.
Okay, hang on.
So we could see you.
25? No, you can't because I can't reach with the headphones.
No. But we could see the shelf. You don't have to count 25. But just that many records in.
25?
Yeah. Not exactly 25. He can't hear me. Or whatever. That's good enough.
Bobby's gonna like this one.
Why? What do you got? Oh, Chris Hogan.
Oh shit! What is that?
Is that the singer from
Savoy Brown?
Savoy Brown singer, right? Yeah.
Oh, and it, well, it's been
5
clean.
albums only. 5 albums only. The best Fat Boy Brown albums are the ones he was on it.
Yeah, Ed, he was doing from the other way. You saw what I was explaining, but that's fine.
His solo albums, I had 2 of them. I don't like them. His first album is the one that had all the blues. Everything else is different.
Well, if I would have gone the other way, we would have had Zappa. So we would have had Zappa for sure.
Okay. But I didn't know that, just because you knew that.
I went 25, counting my,
Actually,
yeah, I understand. It's all random to us, so it doesn't matter.
You were supposed to do 25 from the far end. So
yeah, but it would have been Z's, he said. Yeah.
It would have been Zappa. It would have totally been Zappa.
Unless you have 25 ZZ Top records.
I didn't hear the. I mean, I was thinking just 25 from the beginning.
It's random. I was just trying to pick random. It's not like I needed that record, number 26 from that end. I just wanted random.
I don't know, 6,000 to 7,000 maybe. I don't know.
Patrick, how do you have your collection categorized? Do you have it?
Okay, so in the closet is like from A to Z, just rock stuff, just generic, just everything. That's where I started, from A to Z in there. Above there, I have 12-inch singles on the very top of the cabinet above, where I just pulled the record from the very top where that Nectar album is. Those are all 12-inch singles. Right across from me is a shelf that has like incoming metal stuff that I bought, some other stuff that I bought, some box sets, and then I also start all the new and reissues along that wall right there, and then behind the monitor is my jazz section, and then underneath the turntable and the shelf here is a bunch of all box sets, and then on top of that, Phalanx there is more 12-inch singles and Humming Guru and shit like that, and then downstairs there's 2 more units that have like all the AP 75 series, and then some other shit, and then out in the garage is where I have the collections that I bought, which is narrowing down. So.
Yeah, Brian, I'm reading your comment. I don't have any records that I'm embarrassed about. Every single one I'm happy to have. If I was embarrassed, I would get rid of it.
I have gotten rid of all kinds of 45s I didn't like, right?
Talk about pushing it in the red, man. This whole
in the
recording
red.
is just in the fucking red, man.
It was produced by the cat from the 𝐴𝐿. And all in the red.
I don't do my genre.
It's like a little Richard record.
I do have a section that's jazz and one that has like new records or reissues. So that I do genre-eyes, so to speak. But yeah.
I pretty much have like you do, Patrick. I have a general rock section, which includes pop, metal, prog, whatever. And then I have a soundtrack section. And then I have a jazz, funk, and soul section.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Who did the original of this song? Do you remember?
Barry. What's his name? Richard Berry.
Yeah, Richard.
The Louie cat.
Yeah.
Richard Berry. And the original's fantastic. It sounds nothing like this.
No.
I can't believe how much they pushed this into the red.
Yeah. You imagine hearing this at like a record hop cranked. It would be massive in a hall.
Well, after this song, a lot of school bands were doing this. You know, you go to a dance, and if there was a local band up there, this would be one song they'd be doing.
Randy, to answer your question, those are falling and get that fuck out of here.
Really? You don't like the Misfits?
No.
I don't remember
either?
John Lee and the Checkmates doing this. Does anybody else here remember John Lee?
Misfits are for people who don't know how to play instruments.
Oh, they write songs, Eddie, man. Those hooks are unbelievable.
Hey, Alex.
Whatever.
One day you'll come around. You'll be an old man, and you'll say, John, I get it.
Oh, that'll be on my deathbed, hopefully.
Yeah, I can just see Eddie like there, like has a little piece of paper on him. Please tell John.
Can't believe you don't like the Misfits.
What I've heard, I wasn't impressed.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not technical, no way. I mean, it's way more like 50s rock and roll or like simple.
That's the whole thing. You know,
but I love, they're so catchy. Yeah, but I love the.
Whatever records I inherited from my brother that were Misfits related.
Yeah.
The Moose.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I heard them. I was probably 16, so it was a big, made a big
I'm thirsty.
impact. You know, going back, if I was 30 and I heard them for the first time, I don't know. Like,
well, I heard them in.
Yeah, I'm sure you heard them.
Yeah.
Yeah, you heard them a lot younger, but. And I had a whole period where I didn't give a shit about the Misfits. Like, I liked them in the late 80s, maybe 1990, and then I got out of them. And then as I got older, I got back in. I'm like, man, these guys are geniuses. Like, almost like an accidental genius. Like, but there was good 20 years where I never listened to the Misfits.
Same thing with Type O Negative. When Type O Negative was around, I saw them live, and I was just like, man, it's boring.
Yeah, I hear you. I could appreciate them now. Like, those songs are like really good, and they got a mood. But at that time, I didn't care.
I can't believe this is the same Bob Seger.
Yeah.
Brian, I've been looking for those milk crates that you can store records in for quite some time. I bought stuff on the internet that I thought, but they're the smaller ones, right? You know, you're trying to find I want it for my scooter, the back of my scooter. And they're hard to find. I haven't got one yet. Maybe I could score one off of one of my buddies. Collect records.
Where's this from, John?
What is a single they put out? Where were they from?
They're American?
Yeah, American. I want to say New York band. Okay. I should know. I think they're New York. And this is a reissue. Yeah, the original's big money kind of thing.
I have one of those out in the garage that holds it's probably about maybe 3 feet long. So,
wow.
Good night, Prog Rock. Good to see you, brother. Prog Hat. Jesus, I'm saying Prog Rock because it says Prog Rock.
Hit those garage sales to look for look for a direct drive turntable. Prog Hat. Go hit the garage sale circuit.
He's looking for another turntable?
He says he wants a Technics. So.
Oh. They're getting hot right now, man.
Yeah, it's like $1,000 each, you know.
Yeah, the old ones.
Those Technics, yeah.
They keep making them. I mean, there's new ones coming out every year. But you're still dropping really $1,200 or whatever. Yeah. You could throw them down the stairs and they still play. You know?
Yep.
That's what I got right here.
I like that you can interchange the heads.
That's why I love that. When you DJ, you got to bring your own heads. Like,
Yep.
you know, I have, not that I DJ much, but we have our heads in a little bag, you know. And,
They have little cases for them now.
yeah.
In there.
You'd have to ask him, but I'm sure he wants one that's working, not working.
Freddie. I seen Freddie. I took my boss down to see him and his wife. They thought blues was B.B. King's The Thrill Is Gone.
Surprise.
Yeah. That's what they thought blues was. No,
BB King is the worst of the kings.
Oh, absolutely.
You guys are blues snobs. I swear to God, man. You guys
No
are
blues
just fucking
snobs,
blues snobs.
No, it's just
Completely
BB
blues
King
snobs,
gets
man.
all this like credit and like.
Hey, early BB in the 50s was good.
Yeah, he's not terrible or anything, but
He got commercial. What he did was he went commercial blues, and that's what ruined him. He went commercial. I mean, the thrill is gone, right? That was huge.
Chasing that paper, man.
So, do you think Freddie's better than Albert?
no. Well, he might be better. I like Albert better, but that would be a personal taste thing. A lot of BB King was like a commercial, very produced blues. You get his live album's great. Like he's got some good stuff, BB King, but it was very like a mainstream blues. And then for some reason he got bigger than all, like kind of like the Grateful Dead got bigger than all the '60s bands, and they're not really the best. Like BB King kind of became the face of blues.
Not for real blues fans, though. I mean, real blues fans, your top two guys are the Wolf and Muddy Waters.
Yeah, without a doubt.
You know, they're 1-2, way above everybody else.
Very few come close to those guys.
Well,
without going to like the Delta blues or, you know, a John Lee Hooker, a different type of blues.
There's a shit ton of bands bigger than the Dead in the 60s.
I seen them.
No, I just meant in the 80s. Like, if you grew up in the 80s, the Grateful Dead were like the band representing the 60s.
Well,
Like the hippie band. And I don't know. Maybe it's a bad example, but
I guess because they still live the life, you know? Every time you saw Dead, it was a party. Everyone got fucked up.
yeah.
There was a whole thing about following them city to city, meeting up with
Yeah,
other
I
bands.
understand the whole following and subculture of it, and that no one had anything like that. But as far as like songs and music, it's like, how did that band come out?
I've seen some guy on the internet that's seen the Grateful Dead over 700 times.
Holy shit.
I believe
Over
it. That's a lot.
700 times.
I never saw them, but when I went to Vegas in '93, they had just played the night before with Sting opening up. And there were deadheads all over Vegas.
Oh, yeah.
There was tie-dyes all over, man.
A lot of people proud to call themselves deadheads, right? But I don't know.
Yeah.
One of them. We're a good jam band, you know.
They had those sneakers, Randy, right?
They got a really good ice cream now.
What, they
Eddie,
make
what
an
high
ice
school did you
cream
go to? Did you go to
all
United
day?
or did you go to Coronado?
Nixon.
Nixon?
Nixon.
Nixon? I don't even know if that existed, but I remember
Jake-
Laredo United. But is there a there a Coronado in Lubbock? In
no, there's
Laredo?
no.
What were the high schools?
If you know United, you got to know Nixon because the Nixon existed way before United did.
I just like the Judas Priest song about the school.
United was in our district.
United. Do
y'all hear the turntable now? So here we go. Hold on.
I hit. This is like the Funky Circle Jerks album.
Who's this?
Chris Yolden?
Oh, is it?
The Circle Jerks.
This is that record that you guys. I don't have a. So this is what I pulled from the closet when I did it the wrong way. So there's your random pick.
That live side on Fathers and Sons, or live record, was the second record live. That's really good on Muddy Waters, Fathers and Sons. I think, if I remember right, it was the second record was live.
What year's his album?
76, maybe 72.
Yeah, I was gonna guess like 74.
Probably
like
72.
That Heartbreaker, the Stones Heartbreaker. That 73, 74. Yeah.
73. Chris Spedding's on here. Danny Kerwin from Fleetwood Mac. Ray Fenwick from Ian Gillan. Andy Sylvester on bass. Bruce Howard Rowland on drums. Don't know him. But, got some big names on guitar on this, though. Randy, are you speaking from experience that you've actually heard Chris Yolden's porn song themes? Is that what you're saying?
Well, we can hear it right here.
That was Randy's porn debut song.
Yeah. His porn debut and his swan song.
Really using that wah to full effect. You don't usually hear it used to this effect.
So would this be Danny Kerwin? Would it be Chris Spedding doing that, or would it be Ray Fenwick?
This is pretty throwaway music.
It's kind of like this era of Savoy Brown, It's like
he went different. I mean, he was with Savoy Brown. He was doing all the blues songs.
This sounds like the fucking all those Savoy Browns, like Looking In, and that other one, and like the one with the fucking lion on the cover. I mean, they put out like a shit ton of records that didn't sound like old Savoy Brown. That keyboard's got to go. Yeah.
Looking In is fabulous.
I do like the guitar tone, but there's not much happening here. Well, it's a bit harsh, isn't it?
This is where Randy walks into the scene and his wife is with a horse. So he's
Come on.
Well, no, in the movie. Come on, whoa, in the movie.
Whoa.
It's kind of like an airplane,
It's getting a little better here. Got that echo going on, a tremolo or whatever.
It's not saving the song.
This is where the drugs are kicking in the second half. Oof, he's really got a trebly sound on that guitar.
John,
Breach pickup on the. What's that?
Do you have any concerts coming up?
We do. Coxsparrow, the 25th. I feel like there might be something Sunday. My friends asked us to go to Circle Jerks, but I just couldn't make it tonight. But then there's something Sunday. I can't remember. And then, what were we going to see? Smokey Robinson. We may go to that just for kicks.
He's still around?
Yeah. Like, wow. And it's like, it would be like an old people concert, but it's in the area. But it's a little bit of money. We'll see. But Coxsparrow, I'm excited about. One of my favorite bands. That's a big show. I think like a friend's band's playing, like nothing major, Major. Yeah.
I'm thinking about going to see KK's Priest with Wasp opening.
Okay, Wasp are great. I saw KK's. Did you see KK's Priest yet?
I haven't seen them yet.
Yeah, I didn't think they were that good. They played a couple of songs. I don't know. I thought they were okay. I saw them with Accept. Accept were fantastic.
Well, I mean, probably, what's his name? Ripper probably sounds better than fucking Rob does.
Yeah, but you know what? It was a little over the top the whole time. He did a couple of good songs. What did he did?
Sinner.
Well, yeah, he did, but he did something off I think the first album, or Sin After Sin, something.
Starbreaker?
No. It was like I don't know. He did something really interesting, but it was fun. It was fun hearing that, but it was a little, I don't know, it wasn't great. But Wasp were fantastic when I saw them.
Yeah, Wasp are always good.
And they have the set. I think, I don't know what they're doing now, but like all good songs. Like they even did like a medley of the first album, the songs that they couldn't get to. Like, so it was like it was really a good set list.
I saw an interview. I heard an interview with Eddie Trunk and Blackie Lawless, and he sounded really excited and energized, for this thing. He was like really, sounds like he's really into it, So that's always good.
Yeah, he still looks good. I don't know if he sings I think he's got one of those things where the vocals take over when he pulls off the mic, but it still was fun.
Yeah,
Gary Newman.
Gary
Newman had that same thing. When he's close and he's singing, and then like he'll pull off, and then like the backing tracks take over when you're not on the mic. Like, but whatever. It was still fun.
Yeah, I mean, what do you expect? They're older guys.
And he had a lot of like the videos behind them, Eddie, with like Tipper Gore and the PMRC and all this like vintage footage, so it made it feel like real nostalgic.
And it's hard to believe he's a hardcore Trumpster.
Yeah. It was just real nostalgic. Like everyone there loved it. Like it was packed. The place was so packed I could barely even see. It was like oversold. Is Steve on the cruise right now?
Ooh, yeah. No, the cruise. I don't think the cruise has started yet.
Maybe it's next week or something.
Let's see.
He's going on a cruise. Where's he going?
It's Monsters of Rock cruise.
It's a big rock and roll cruise. All bands, like maybe like 30 bands on the cruise.
Two more days. He's probably going to be heading down tomorrow because there's a pre-show. So I bet he's going down tomorrow. Yeah.
Who's this?
Steve, Harmless Rebel.
Harmless Rebel.
Oh. Hey, my dogs are wanting me to take them outside. I'm going to go ahead and bail, Patrick.
All right, Eddie, good to see you.
Eddie, it was
rush news with you, but I'll be listening as soon as I come back.
Yeah,
Eddie, it was great seeing you. It's been a long time, brother.
Pull out your Misfit records. Yeah, the Creed cruise goes right after the Monsters of Rock cruise.
George Strait. That shouldn't be too bad, Travis.
Yeah, you've got Black Label Society, Night Ranger, The Darkness, Queensryche, Stryper, Symphony X, Y&T, Slaughter, Disneyland After Dark, Great White. Who's left in Great White? Lita
If
Ford.
Mark Kendall, it's probably Mark Kendall's Great White
But
guitarist.
he's sick. He's been sick.
Okay, I don't know then.
Yeah,
Hey,
Faster
Patrick.
Pussycat. Yeah.
Did you find anybody that you wanted to chirp, like impersonators?
No, it's all good. Everybody's been compliant so far.
Okay.
This band will be on the Monsters. of Rock
Bobby
page.
just wants to block people.
Yeah,
He's got that wrench.
Well, actually, the wrench that Patrick gave me, he gave it to me so that I can go and look at up other channels, right? Because a lot of these people,
He just gave it because you were whining about it. The
Yeah.
old squeaky wheel gets there all.
well, I guess I was whining.
Yeah, you were.
I got what I wanted, never mind. I'm used to getting what I want.
I'm glad you feel that way, Randy.
Randy, I got to get your package out. I just been so busy.
So I guess Jeff Scott Soto and Dave Ellison have a little side project that's going to be on this thing.
I always like Jeff Scott Soto.
Killer Dwarfs were on this tour. Boy,
Y&T's going to be fun.
Yeah, Jeff Scott Soto has three things on the masthead. He's got Soto, Ellison, himself solo listed, and then Soto and Jason Bieler from Saigon Kicks. Who's going to be like three people.
Randy, I'm not worried about it. It's just I could see stuff here, and it's nothing great. It's not going to be as good a package you sent me, but I don't spend a lot of time down here anymore, just from work and stuff. This almost fits into that psych request you had earlier.
Yeah.
This is a great track. I never heard it, until you started playing it.
This is off the first album, isn't it?
I think it was a single before.
It wasn't even on an album.
Yeah.
The first album's good. It's easy top. I like it.
'69. Brian, the striped shirt is rock and roll. It's been rock and roll for 60, 70 years almost.
Late 40s is when it all started.
Probably, but yeah, it would be like Bowery Boys kind of shirt. But rock and rollers wore the striped shirts.
Grease in your hair. The early days, man, you had to have long, greasy hair. Ducktails in the back, waterfalls in front, wings on the side.
Did you go to a hop, Bobby?
Did I what?
Did you ever go to a hop?
I've gone to hops. You still go to hops.
Yeah, I went to a lot of sock hops in them days. It was a dime. If there was a live band, it was a quarter.
A quarter? That's pretty big for back then.
Yeah, but Toronto was a hotbed of new bands and stuff like that, and bands have become famous, and you didn't mind paying a quarter.
Did you ever ask for your money back? Like when you left Elton John, did you ask for a quarter back?
No, I only tried to get my money back one time, and that was after I walked out on Elton John, and I got my booze back though. Our booze was confiscated at the gate. I was with a couple other couples, two other couples, me and my girlfriend, and it was Elton John. They called it the Madman Across the Water tour, and all it was Elton with a piano, a guy with a small drum kit, and a guy with a stand-up bass. There was no violins, no orchestra, nothing compared to
Yeah. Simon Phillips was 19 when he did this.
It was his first time in Toronto.
when did he play with Roger Glover? Because I felt like he was 76 in that interview I saw. He was, maybe it's not on an album. Maybe it was an album.
Wait, is he on Roger Glover's solo album?
I just saw an interview the other day, maybe it was even yesterday, on Instagram, and it's just like, you go through and you get like, they're taking a big interview and they clip it to like 50 seconds.
Well, his first album was Elements. And Simon Phillips played drums on that, but that was 1978.
All right, so then it was 78, he said. Okay, that was the big year for him. Because then he joined Whitesnake. It said he met Glover, played with John Lord, did that, and then he got into Whitesnake and Schenker. Okay, so he just ignored. The Priest wasn't in the interview.
Yeah, so Martin Birch was the engineer on this. Liza Strike and that other girl, Helen Chappell, that sang on background vocals for everybody are on this. Mickey Lee Soul from Elf is on this.
Oh, yeah, I know Mickey Lee Soul. Yep.
Yeah, from Elf. He's
First
on
Rainbow record, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if I had this album, Elements. I know I have Mask, which is the second album. And I've got the Butterfly Ball, but...
Yeah, that's what it seemed like, Oakenshield. They really wanted that kid drummer. I didn't see the whole interview, so maybe he talked about Priest earlier. It was just that.
So I'm going to take off. I'm going to go cry.
All right, Bobby, good hanging out with you, brother.
Good to see you.
Everything else good with you?
What?
Everything good with you?
Oh, yeah.
All right,
I'm fine.
Good to see you, as always, Mr. Gas, number 5. Good night, Senor. That was Bobby Gas.
And then there were 2.
Yes. I could easily make it 1.
Yeah.
Either way, either I go or you go, I could make it 1. But yeah. Hey, Lee. So I should be getting my Rush ticket soon, so I will be attending. I will be heading to Toronto for all you Torontoites.
I think that's pretty exciting. I think it's gonna be an exciting show.
Oh yeah,
I think it's gonna be very exciting.
It'll be fun to go to Toronto. We'll go to Niagara Falls and go hang out with Record Hound for an afternoon maybe. And,
yeah, but when the lights go down and you know, and they come out with whatever they're gonna open, Spirit of the Radio, whatever they're gonna open with, it's gonna be pretty. Like, I think it's gonna be a chill. Like, you're gonna get a chill in your arm, you know.
Oh, for sure. Am I gonna see Mark? I hope so. I would assume, you know. I mean, the train. I don't want to spend the night in Niagara Falls. I just want to go there for the day and then head back. So if we can go do that on the train, I'm cool with the train. So yeah, I'm doing the Sunday show, Lee. So yeah, the Sunday show is the one I'm going to with Klatubar. But I'm gonna probably go
it's fantastic.
Early and a few days later.
That's pretty fantastic. You're going to see Rush in Canada.
Yeah, that was the whole.
That's pretty fantastic.
Yeah, so I'm excited to go. We'll probably be there for a week.
I wish I saw that Status Quo show when they played Wembley with the original lineup, the classic lineup.
Well, yeah, you can see the Falls in the daytime, so yes, that's definitely when I want to see them. You know, there's some songs on this that I listened to. They were pretty much jazz. You know, there was a lot of jazz stuff on this record. A lot. Yeah. This isn't one of them, but some of the stuff on here was very jazzy.
A lot of it, they just lift. They lift off of "Ring of Fire" by Johnny Cash. They take that and they just mutate it and use it for like 50 different songs.
Say hi to everybody. This is Squeakers. I said you're not a lap cat. I know. Squeaky girl. There you go.
I think the jazz bums should get into some of the early ska.
Yeah, they should. I mean, yeah.
Of course, you're not going to get the audiophile sound quality, but it's so it's so authentic sounding. Like, they're not always the greatest musicians, but it's always pure.
A lot of that Studio One stuff that I've been sent, has been really good. This was probably audio quality wise some of the worst.
Yeah.
These ska albums, you can tell they're old.
Yeah, but that like 62 to 64 ska, that's where it's at, and it does have a bit of jazz in there. At least on the horn parts. It's still like that 4/4, dance music, pop.
Yeah, like I said, a lot of these songs almost sound straight up almost jazz, so it's interesting. Yeah, it's like they're gonna tag in,
I'd rather it be a 6-piece with Triumph. Like, I'd rather the show sound good than 3 old guys or 2 old guys and a fill-in trying to recreate it. I'd rather it just sound. I'm happy they added musicians. I'm happy Rush. Not that I'm really have a dog in that race, but I'm glad Rush has the added keyboardist and.
Well, on the Triumph thing, one of the guys, the Phil X was in Triumph. Actually, was in Triumph. So
yeah,
that's okay. I've been getting it. I listened to. I recorded both these Brockus Helms this week.
Yeah, they're okay. Yeah.
I also did the Legend, the Jersey Legend, and the U.S. Legend albums that I got here. Those were great. I was going, man, I forgot how good these were.
Yeah, the first Jersey Legend record's great.
Just the self-titled, I think?
Yeah, I like that. I mean, it's primitive, but it's a little Sabbathy. It's definitely got that lonely feeling.
Yeah, we already talked about this earlier, but yeah. Hey, Rich.
Yeah, I'm not that big on this record here.
I liked this. I thought it was good. I thought it was like the production was top notch. The sound quality was good.
Yeah.
The songs were upbeat.
Yeah.
They weren't too. I could handle the vocals. Listen to that. That's cool. That's good.
I don't dislike it, but I don't know if I rank this that good.
These guys actually had chops. I've never heard this Pez band.
Yeah, they're good. I mean, they were like Chicago. They're kind of power poppy, I don't think they have the album. You got to figure they followed Cheap Trick. They were big in Chicago. I don't think they ever broke in America, but they had stuff in England. Like they released. They were bigger in UK than probably like any other place in America besides Chicago.
That's a cutout. Oh wow, they're on Passport. Interesting.
Yeah, but it's not the catchiest power pop, right, Randy? If I'm remembering right, they had a couple good tracks, but
I don't know why. I saw somebody show this record.
Probably Stephen Schneek. Yeah. He's been doing a lot of like series of 80s albums.
Yeah.
Definitely not bad. Yeah, panel guy, that's what they were meant to do. Oh God, this is the best.
So this one is their third record. This one. This is the third Pez Band record.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know if I have any PQ. I'm not going to look. It's on the other side. But I don't think I have any LPs, just singles.
I think, hey, BB, So I think Cheap Trick can play any song off their catalog at any given moment. I think the Eddie Trunk said he went there and they let him pick any song and he picked obscure shit and they went and played all of it. So I think they can play anything.
Well, there was a time in Boston. I mean, now it's got to be 25 years ago, but they did a stint at the Paradise, which is where the Circle Jerks played tonight. But each night they played a different album, like the first 4 albums, and then obviously after that album they did like Dream Police and like a bunch of hits after. So, but each night was a different album. I think they did 4 nights, did the first 4 albums, and then, hits after. And I think I have the guitar pick from one of those shows. Rick Nielsen. Or maybe from a different show, actually. This isn't Death Penalty, though, right? This song is, gotta say no. This is, No Sinner or something. This is, I think this might be mistitled, this album. But it's
really?
It's clear vinyl. It's, every time I pull it out, whenever I pulled it out to play a song, I could never get it right. The songs are wrong, or you can't see because it's clear if you have an OG. I feel like this is no Sinner, no. I could be wrong. I mean, I could be wrong, but
nothing here has the. I'm trying to find something that has the track times on it. There we go. Yeah, Death Penalty is a longer song. So
yeah,
this is probably Free Country.
Oh, Free Country. That's it. This is Free Country. That's it. I couldn't think of it. I knew the title wasn't in the song.
Now I got to fucking retag.
Yeah, Free Country. Oh, another one of my favorites. This is one of the very first videos on YouTube of new wave of British heavy metal in the early days of YouTube. There's only like 13 new wave of British heavy metal videos.
Oh wow! So no, it's not so.
That's definitely Free Country. The tracks may be wrong on the record. I always have a problem every time I pull that record out looking for a track. It could be on my end because it's clear. You can't see the tracks, but that's definitely Free Country. Oh, good for you, Richard. Alice Cooper.
Oh, crap. Stop. Trying to figure out what this is. So, Invisible Hate, Free Country, Death Penalty. No, it's tagged right, I think.
No, Burning the Sinner was the single, Noise Spectrum.
Hang on, no, cancel.
No, Free Country was that song. With...
All right, Death Penalty, next. If I can find something that has the times. All right, well, just hold on. Go back to Cheryl. Shit, none of these things have the fucking track times. I'll do the.
Oh, good night, Daddy Bog. Thank you for joining us tonight. Good to see you, brother. I hope everything's well.
You were here for a while, Daddy Bog. Hope things
yeah. I kind of forgot you were here. I would have maybe requested songs that you would have enjoyed instead of Witchfinder General. I would have gave you a Dennis Wilson tune.
All right, release ID. There we go. Next. All right, lining them up. All right, there we go. So yeah, they're juxtaposed: Free Country and Death Penalty.
Yeah, something's wrong with that record. Every time I can't find the tracks if I'm looking for one song.
Are these guys one and done?
One and done. This is it. I think they had a song on Heavy Metal Heroes, if I remember, but I could be wrong on that. It's a little long. I would have shortened this song if I was like the producer, but it's still perfect.
Let's see, they're on 2 compilations, Heavy Metal Force and Chronicles.
Yeah, it might be later. Are those from the 90s? What are they?
Then they had there was like an EP that came out on Heavy Metal Records that had like the Handsome Beast and Shiva on it.
Oh, that was just this single. It was it was a bag that had the singles in it and some photos, I think. It was for one of those festivals.
Monsters of Rock.
Yeah, it was a Monsters Rock Festival. It was just this single with no picture sleeve, I think. The Shiva.
There's 3 records in here.
Yeah, it was like 3 singles that were already released, and they came with like some photos.
Yep.
And it was like maybe a promo sheet, and it was in a bag, like a plastic, not a bag, but a plastic like sleeve. I used to see that on eBay very rarely, but I'm
now
like,
now it's $100. So.
Yeah, but you didn't get the sleeves, if I remember. It was kind of like Heavy Metal Records promo package that they had extras of with no sleeves, and they packaged it up to give out at the festival or sell.
Shiva has the picture sleeves. This Soldier had a plain white sleeve, and Handsome Beast had the picture sleeve.
Okay, but the Soldier, I have the picture. It came with a picture sleeve originally. Yeah. And I think I have the Shiva, and I got the Handsome Beast off you, but without the picture sleeve.
All right, come back Sunday, doing it all again.
Hey, Dr. Funkenstein. We used to go to one of those old Chinese restaurants in Boston. It's long closed down, but it's one of the ones you go in and it's like in a tunnel and it's all like tikis and plants everywhere, like little water. But we'd get the Dr. Funka Tahiti. I'd get the Dr. Funka Tahiti was the drink. And it was like in this like coconut rum and like all these fruits. And it was in this long like tiki glass. It was the Dr. Funka Tahiti.
Kind of like their own version of a hurricane?
Yeah, I don't even know, but they probably had hurricanes and scorpion balls, but the Dr. Funka Tahiti, and they'd be open like 3 a.m, so you go after the bars. That was a long time ago. That place is long gone. Dr. Funka Tahiti. I used to love it. I used to order it just because of the name.
That doesn't roll off the tongue, though. Whoever named that, Dr.
Yeah, but it sounded
Tahiti.
Dr. Funk of Tahiti. It was great, and it was
so it's Funk of Tahiti. I thought you meant Funk of Tahiti.
No, Dr. Funk of Tahiti. And it came in one of those like Easter Island glasses that looked like an Easter Island head. It was long and tall, but it had like umbrellas and fruit. Maybe not fruit, but it was. I think it was more coconut.
It had little parasols.
Yeah, but it definitely but it was a long, like as opposed to like the big bowls. Or
Yeah.
they also had the ceramic coconuts for the 𝐷𝐚𝐫𝐤𝐬 was in the coconut, but that was like pineapple coconut. With the Dr. Funk of Tahiti, it felt like you were evil scientist kind of thing.
Doctor, you need to slow it down when you say it. Dr. Funk of Tahiti.
Yeah,
You were rushing it. So-
Yeah, well, I'm East
going,
Coast. I'm East Coast.
Dr.
You're
Funk of Tahiti.
Texas.
I'm like going, what the hell's Funk of Tahiti? It's like, got it now.
Yeah, I don't even say of. I just say
It's funny though. I don't have a Southern accent anymore, but if I look
No,
at
but
the,
your tempo is different than my tempo. You know.
but when I was on Zoom, like when I found my Zoom episode when I was a kid, I listened to myself and I had a massive Southern accent when I did that. I was like, is that me? And then what happened to my accent? Which is weird because I moved to West Texas, which is even worse. So I don't understand where it disappeared in West Texas.
Oh,
So I don't know.
you should have heard my New York accent. Like there's videos of me like and like all like my New York accent was awful. Like it was.
And this almost sounds like fucking Frank Zappa right here. This sounds like Zappa.
Yeah, I don't
That
know.
part-
I
not
know
this part
of
now,
this
though.
band. I don't know this band.
Hang
I know
on,
you
so-
played them before.
Hold on.
I'm familiar with the idea of them, but I
This
don't.
part
have
right here.
record.
Listen to this. It sounds like Frank Zappa to me. That was weird. Yeah. Not this part, but the part right before that.
And the thing about the Chinese restaurant was we were underage still, so like they would serve. They didn't ever check the ID.
So
you know.
why did the Chinese restaurant have a drink called the Dr. Funk of Tahiti? Why not like the Dr. Funk of Shanghai or something? You know?
I don't know, because it was like a Southeast Asia. It was like It was probably a Polynesian Chinese restaurant, if that makes sense. But they never. They were one of the places that didn't card, so you could go in there. Certain places didn't card back in those early days. Holy cow!
So hold on a second. So I'm going to learn something today. The Dr. Funk is a historic peaky cocktail with authentic Polynesian roots, named after Dr. Bernard Funk, a German physician in Samoa.
Wow.
So the actual
Yeah, okay.
Dr. Funk is actually a thing.
Wow, that I had no idea. I
That
had no
restaurant
idea.
just added of Tahiti. So yeah. Learn something every day here. Never know. Yeah.
I used to work with a guy from Hong Kong, and I'd ask him who General Gao was, and like he didn't know General Gao. You know General Gao's chicken. I don't know if you have that in your Chinese restaurant.
General So?
General Gao's chicken.
We
is
have
a main.
So, TSAO.
Okay, we have Gao, GAU.
Yeah.
But I'd always you don't know General Gao. He's like the most famous Chinese man we know, like besides Charlie Chan. Like General Gao, he like who's Charlie Chan? Like,
So how much money did fucking Diamond Head make off this?
oh, they bought houses, I believe.
Yeah. Put their kids through school.
Yeah. It's like Elvis covering your song or Taylor Swift,
Yeah.
really. This is pretty intense.
Yeah.
I wish I had this single. I was kind of out by '88. I wish I used to see this single every now and then. Probably could have bought it for $12.
I was out then too, but I like the flip side. So I mean,
General Tao, yeah. It's General Gao, but I'd ask like other Americans at work, come on, it was General Gao, and like everyone would be like, yeah, like everyone knew except for the poor Chinese guy. He was a good guy. He was older than me. He used to teach me Chinese curses.
you look a base. We have General So as TSAO, I think here.
Yeah, I think it's all just make believe stuff.
Although we found out Dr. Funk is real. The funk is real.
The Funk of Tahiti.
Looks like only Boston says Gal. Okay.
Yeah, it's in multiple restaurants, but They probably copied each other.
That guitar tone is really thin, though.
Yeah, but it's pretty
No
tight.
bottom end.
I'm not.
No bottom end.
Yeah,
It cuts
Sharp.
through.
yeah, it's sharp. Yeah, I kind of wish I had this 12-inch. Because Harvest of Sorrow is a good track.
What's
I
the,
never liked this album. I never liked this album, Injustice.
It's got Bread Fan on the other side. This and Bread Fan are on the B sides. The B side's stellar.
You've Got Mail.
Did something ding?
Yeah.
Oh.
Maybe that's where your hum's coming from. You got the computer
No, it's not there.
placed in with that. You definitely got a message or something did that ding.
Yeah, I did, but the system sound is not. Oh, hang on a
Well,
second.
when this song is over, let's just see if we still have that white noise.
I think I know
I
what
don't
it is.
seem to hear it now. That was tight. That was really good version. I don't hear that white noise anymore. Do you?
Yeah. No. Actually, it probably went away.
Hey,
with
Cesar. Yeah, but I feel like we muted him. But
Yeah.
who knows? Sounds great now. Thin Lizzy's always going to sound great.
Got 2 layers with the same audio source. Okay.
AJFA? What is that?
All right. I'm gonna have to figure this out, but yeah.
Everything sounds good. I don't know what you're figuring out.
Why that ding came in? Because I did get an
Okay.
email, but I don't know why it was that ding should be playing here. So
That was the first time I've ever heard that.
yeah, not a big deal. I'm just curious.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Little James Brown, like. "Ugh."
Hey, Cesar, didn't see you come in the door. Had the good fortune of having lunch with Cesar and then hanging out later at Permanent Records with Cesar.
Oh, right on.
Is a Thin Lizzy album that doesn't get played a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, it's in that classic era. I don't think there's a lot of hits off this record. You know?
Oh, I think I'm gonna call it.
Fair
I
enough.
gotta get up in the morning. So
I'm done with my beers. I got to get up in the morning too. So it was
Perfect.
a fun night.
yeah, had a good time.
Thank you,
Made it
everybody.
through the playlist.
Brian, Satan, Cesar, Zorlak, everybody. Chris, welcome, Chris. I didn't see you.
Hopefully, we'll see you all on Sunday.
Randy's still awake. Holy cow.
Yes. What's Randy doing?
Holy cow. I'm just like,
Wow.
didn't turn into a pumpkin.
Randy, you should come up one of these days. I mean, or are you mad? Are you okay? Just let me know.
Because I'm mad.
Yeah. What you doing, Cat? All right, folks. Thanks for being here.
Broken Shield, DM84, Loser List.
We'll see you Sunday.
The ding noise happened earlier tonight, so Loser List heard it before. Maybe I missed it.
Yeah, it just happened a minute ago, but I mean, I did get an email notification. So anyway, I'll fuck with it. But yeah, but I don't hear the noise either. So maybe it was Bobby.
Randy, I don't even have pants on. It doesn't matter if you just like.
Yeah, Randy, I've got pictures of you passed out on stream. So I mean, there's no,
Good night, Darren.
There's nothing you can
Panel
do that
guy.
hasn't been done before. So yeah. Good night, everybody.
There's probably a couple things, but we're not going to get.
Well, okay.